Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Will You Press the Butt In? Wait. Butt In? Oh god, no. Welcome back to Will You Press the Button. Episode 3 is finally here. It's been like 3 freaking months without playing this. And you guys have been giving me support. In fact, even one unsubbed because of this series not going on. You guys did not support me as much back in 3 months ago, and I was busy. Friends experiments were there, vlogs were there. It was just it just cannot get this series in. But here I am today. Forensic season is pretty much over. It's almost summertime, almost summer vacation, and the series will be coming back. In our first scenario to come back, the world as we know, it ceases to exist. But you look and act like a human in the new world. Why not? Because the world, this is the world. Alright? You're living in the world. But if there's a new world, then you basically are the same. So what's the difference? I thought that was pretty good, actually. You could be anywhere you want. But you have to be a pony forever. Nah. Yeah, I don't want to be a My Little Pony. So you're telling me I could live in what? Yeah, that was pretty bad. You will rule the world, but you have to kill your whole family, including pets. No. Don't want to talk about it. Nope. Nope. Not gonna do it. That was bad. Really bad. You are able to become any fictional or historical person you want. Cool. But you only get to live half of the life they did. So basically, say I want to be Abraham Lincoln. And he was like, oh god, how old was he when he was assassinated? He was like 40, 50-ish. So I live half of that. How about no? Yeah, more people agree with me on that one. Wow. First ad. Nice. You can sing any song you want, but you have to stage fear. Nah. Wait, what? Sing any song you want? What if I sing the song I want? Say I go to a talent show and I sing the song that I want and I know the lyrics just like that. But getting in this talent show, you have to have fear? Nah, pointless. It's really pointless, really. Be the most subscribed YouTube user of all time. Hey, that's ironic. But you only get dislikes, flags, and negative comments. Basically jinx. Ha 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 ha. Oh man, I am so funny. Ha ha ha. Most subscribed YouTube user of all time. Yeah, that basically would be the old PewDiePie, but PewDiePie now, he mellowed out a whole lot from a few years ago. So, I probably won't. Because I want to be known for something good in YouTube, not bad. I thought, no, yeah. And I'm definitely going to dislike ads, that's for sure. Obama dies, but we aren't in debt anymore. Where's the downside? What's this wee crap? Yeah, there's literally no downside. Money is fake, debt is slavery. That's what Joey used to tell me. That was bad because there was no downside. You get to work a dream job, but you get paid minimum wage. and have to live off welfare to survive. How about no? Yeah. Because what if your dream job is expensive and it's a hard working job? You get what I'm saying? You become the smartest person on Earth, but you're also the ugliest person on Earth. Basically me in 7th grade. How about with my new brain power, I can make shitloads of money and pay for cosmetic surgery? Ben, you make a really, really, really good point. Because what if I'm so smart that I can make money just like that, and then I get paid to make myself beautiful? Could be. Could be. Probably not. Yeah, sorry, Ben. It depends on what the popularity says. And yeah, most young kids and yeah, most suicidal kids, or not suicidal, I'm sorry. Most young kids, young adults, teenagers, yeah, you get what I'm saying? They may not like the situation and not press the button. And same here. I decided not to. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's a 50% chance that you get any superpower you want. But there is also a 50% chance that you die. Nope. Don't. That's risky. Too risky. Plot twist, your power is playing dead. Haha. Very funny, Ethan. Very funny. I dislike the scenario, but I love the comment. You get to date any video game character you want, but everyone else in the video game will hate you. Basically, or going to a video game is basically like the real world. Ouch. Because whenever I date a girl, there was always drama, like everyone hates me for some reason. Nah, I don't. Yeah, most people would say yes because they can either date an anime character or a Mario character such as Peach or Daisy or whatnot. But everyone hates them. Why? Just why? Once again, bad. Once again, bad ad. Ads are just too annoying. They really are. Your jumping powers are increased tremendously, but your walking speeds are slowed down, and your reactions are slowed down as well unless you are airborne. Basically, I can jump really high, if you get what I'm saying, but when I walk, I'm slow like an old lady. My reactions are slowed down as well. Hey man, I do reaction videos, so no. Yeah, that was bad. Homosexual reproduction is possible and natural, but their children will be hated the most by most people for no reason. Nope. I'm not even homosexual, so yeah. Yeah, I'm not homosexual. What's the point? Bad. It had a bad start. And once again, this ad, you're still lucky I'm playing this, right? You have the power to keep humanity alive forever. But, come on, bruh. You have to die to make it happen. Wait, I have the power. If I die, won't the power just go... It just goes in the air? But humanity will be alive somewhat, I think. Desmond says, not worth it. Too many people in the world to let live. He's got a point. He's got a point. I wouldn't throw the F-bomb, but he's got a point. So, no. Yeah, bad to start. These ads are just giving me a headache, you know. There were some faily breaks. You become immortal and no longer age. But you spend the next 50 years in a maximum security prison. I become immortal. Basically, I stay this young forever. And I spend the next 50 years. Wait, if I can't age, wouldn't those 50 years matter? Yeah, Ryan's pretty much going where I'm going. How about no? Yeah, people would press this because they get to be immortal, but 50 years in prison, but you're not supposed to age. How's it possible? Once again, it was bad. I'm gonna start counting how many ads going after a scenario because this is getting ridiculous. Every woman you are interested in will automatically want to have sex with you. Nice. But you get an STD to every woman you have sex with. What if I don't have sex with a woman? What if I just stay asexual? Yeah, sorry, April, but this is for men only. I'm sorry. Wow, why is everyone going against me? See, I'm pretty bad at this game. I actually like that one, to be honest. You grow wings and you can fly 3 times the speed you can run. Nice. But to start out very weak, cannot support your weight, and you don't need new clothes to fit new body. Why not? Yeah, where's the downside? You live the rest of your life happily ever after? Can we just get the guy off? Really? Just really. You have no friends, and you are completely alone. No. Yeah, if I didn't have any friends, oh. Yeah, who knows what would have happened. Bad. You can speak all languages in the world, but you will cause a zombie apocalypse. No. You will receive 1,000,000 times million. Oh gosh. Open up a new tab or pull out your calculator and type 1,000,000 times 1,000,000. Do it right now. Do it right now. Because I think it is infinity or 1,000,000,000,000. I think. Okay, comment what you got. Comment what your response was. Do it. Just do it, okay? But 1,000,000 bears will attack you 365 days after and appear 10 miles from your location. Sorry about the 1,000,000 times $1,000,000. But no. Just no. Flying to New Zealand on the last day. Haha. Bears won in the Pacific and immediately drowned. Ocean ecologists totally baffled. Jimmy's remain unwrestled. Well, Clint, you must be a smart scientist. You must be. I thought that was really good because 1,000,000 times 1,000,000. That's actually really good. Half-Life 3 is released, but it's only 4 hours long and has you driving 50% of the game. I never played Half-Life, to be honest, so no. North Korea becomes democratic. Nice. But South Korea becomes a dictatorship. Ooh. That's a good one because basically North Korea and South Korea reverse roles. And that's what makes this very nice. Which one would I choose? Because if North Korea becomes democratic, then maybe they will become friends with us. But if South Korea becomes a dictatorship, we probably can't visit them. But as it is right now, Kim Jong-un, once you visit or leave North Korea, bam, you don't have to go to jail or you die immediately. From the last I heard. But if they reverse roles, would North Korea still be the same? Yeah, will they still go the same rule? By, still against us and whatnot? And South Korea becomes a dictatorship, are they going to start hating us now? Or are they still going to help us? That's the question. That's the big question here. To be honest, I think I will not, because it evens out. Yeah, lots of people agree with me on that one. Yeah, Daniel says the exact same thing I did. Because basically, North Korea and South Korea, they just reverse roles. There's no point. I'll give that a like, because that had me thinking real good. And ads don't get me thinking real good. You become immortal, but only as long as you are touching this button. Bing! How easy was that? Huh? Give it a like. A dying loved one will be saved. But somebody from another family will die and you'll be forced to live with their pain every night. What if it's just another... What if it's... Okay, say for an example, my dad was dying for an example. And I will save him. But someone all the way from, let's just say, in Australia, one of their family members die, and I deal with their pain every night. What if I never knew about it? What if? So, yeah. 34% agreed with me. Maybe that 34% said the same. And stir surprise. What did you say? I'm sure that loved one will rather them die than someone else. I think you missed a big word there, stir surprise. Let's give that a like. Not giving that a like, never will. You get all your music for free off the internet, but the FBI catches you after downloading a Nickelback album, and everyone knows you downloaded it. I actually will, because I don't listen to Nickelback. Joke's on you. Ha 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 ha. That was bad. You will become immortal, but it will take a month for you to recover. You just said I was immortal, idiot. And you will take 10 times the pain inflicted upon you. No. Huh? Samuel? Huh? You just made me dumber. That's bad. Because it literally had no point in being immortal at all. You may fly, but you may only find new and overpopulated areas. Keep in mind, this will be very cold and humiliating. Chantel Louise Watkins Smith says, pee on all the people. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, this is really funny. Basically, I get to be Superman and just fly all naked. And then I'll probably do what Chantel says, pee on all the people. What about shitting on them? What about pooping on them too? So yeah, why not? Really? Boy. 57% said no. Why? You can fly. It's a funny scenario, man. How about a like? Because that was funny. Ads are not funny. Ads are not funny. Sorry, my voice is still pretty scratchy. Any children you have will be extremely intelligent. Nice. But they'll also be really, really ugly. Basically, like I was saying earlier in this video, you become the smartest person on Earth, but you also the ugliest person on Earth, or something like that. I can't remember the scenario offhand. And I remember saying no to that. Yeah, Jordan says the exact same thing as that guy from earlier. If they're intelligent, they can just make themselves beautiful. True. They can make a lot of money, too. So, this time, I'm going to say yes. Just like, because it was almost similar to the exact scenario earlier. You can see through clothes and see anyone naked. Ah, that'd be pretty cool. Ha 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 ha. I am so dirty. Ha 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 ha. But everyone around can see you naked when you use the power. I'm actually pressing this, believe it or not, because say I go to school or whatnot, and then, not the teacher's naked, but I just stare at the students. I just stare at the girls, the young girls there. Just, I'm just playing with you guys. But yeah, I actually would. Yeah, just a few more people said yes. And Jacob, what did you say? Just hide somewhere and peek from the shadows. True. Paparazzi, pretty much. So yeah, give that a like. Not only was it funny, but it was also really good too. You can F whoever you want, anytime, anywhere. But for every person you F, you have to give a sweaty trucker. I'm sorry, that just made me sick. Yeah, that was bad. It was really awful. You experience the pleasure of having pressed a big red button. That's what she said. Ha 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 ha. I am so funny. But nothing changes. Huh. Richie says, isn't that called voting? And Benjamin says, pointless button, warning pointless. It's very pointless to do. This is one of the troll scenarios, basically, pretty much. So, no. You get to have the most famous gaming channel on YouTube. Yay, what we do? I do gaming. I'm gaming right now. But you have to only play horror games that are specifically designed to scare just you and nobody else. Basically, I'm PewDiePie. Yeah. I likes. Jamie Morley says, I get to be like Pewds. Yay. Yeah, basically the same thing. And Alex, you must be a PewDiePie fan. And I wouldn't be a PewDiePie fan myself, just don't watch him very much. Only if it's a video that actually gets me interested, such as a Bean Boozled challenge, or Would You Rather scenario, or the impossible game, pretty much, Geometry Dash. So, I actually would. Let's give that a like. Why not? I'm never giving the ads like, though. Save 1 million lives, but you lose your sense of identity. Olivia makes a pretty good point. You could easily get the sense of identity back. It only said lose. Never permanently. She's got a point. He or she's got a point, but I think it's a she. So, yeah. Yeah, man. Whoop. I said this because it didn't have me thinking very well. Think I'll do a few more, and then I'll stop this. You get $1,500 per week, but your occupation is writing stupid. questions on this site for 10 hours a day. Why not? I'll just make the same one. Yeah. Joe's comment, though. Joe Neal. Anyway. I like it because they get big bucks. $1,500 for a week? Hell yeah. You can have anyone's social networking passwords, but you are only allowed to use dial-up internet for an old computer. Ooh, how about no? You solve world hunger forever, but you'll become allergic to Nutella. This is the last one of episode 3. This is the last one of the 3-month return, using the webcam and everything. And I will say yes, actually, because joke's on you. I'm allergic to Nutella. Ha ha, joke's on you, buddy. So yeah. Yeah, man. Okay, I would actually like this scenario, but that's going to be Will You Press the Button? Episode 3, the 3-month return. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, give me as much support as you can to keep this series going. And if you do that, this series won't die again. Just give me support. And I will see you guys around. Alright? Bye, everyone.